I forgot to film an intro, you guys, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The first color I'm starting off with is called Isabel, which is a medium matte orange and the perfect color to start off as the transition. So I am just buffing that very lightly into my crease. Then for the brow bone highlight, like I always do right after the first transition shade, I'm going in with Hollywood, which is a gorgeous pearly gold shimmer color. And then I'm taking my favorite MAC 224 larger fluffy brush and just blending out that transition just to make sure everything is blended out flawlessly. And then I went back in a little bit with Isabel just to make sure that that color was a little more prominent. Now I'm taking the shade Violetta, I think that's how you say it. It's just a darker reddish matte brown, and I'm taking a more precise blending brush and gently pushing that into the outer corner of my eye and blending it slightly into the lower crease. This will just give the look a little bit more definition, and you also want to make note not to blend this too high up into the crease. And then with a clean blending brush, I'm just blending all that out. Now for the lid, I'm taking Paris, which is a dark bronze shade, and I'm packing this onto the middle and outer part of my eye. And you'll see I swipe the shadow onto my lid sometimes. I would normally suggest packing color onto the lid, but for me, since my lids are a little creasy, which we'll get into another day, I sometimes have to like swipe the shadow onto my eye just to make sure that it covers all of my eye. So typically I would just say to pack it, which I do sort of do also, but just in case you're wondering why I did that. Then I took Fifth Ave, which is a lighter yellow gold shade, and packed that onto my lid, but more in the inner corner just to give everything more of like a highlighted look, and just so everything just like opened up my eyes a little bit more. And then I went back in a little with the first transition shade just to blend everything in case I over blended. I don't want to lose any of that color. And I also went back in with Violetta in the outer corner as well. Then for liner, I'm using this e.l.f. liquid liner, and I didn't realize that until after that I pulled charcoal instead of black, so that's just what I went with. So, of course, I did that off camera. One of these days, I'll probably keep it in one of my videos, but not in this one. And then for my waterline, I used my Ride or Die Milani Liquid Like Eyeliner Pencil. Mascara, my forever favorite, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And then for lashes, my most recent favorite lashes, these are the Lilly lashes in the style Luxe. I am obsessed and literally wear these all the time. Then onto concealer, I'm switching it up and using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which I'm not really sure how I feel about this yet. It kind of smells weird, and I think I'm just so used to using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer that it just feels odd to use anything else. So yeah, I decided to switch it up and went with that, and then blending everything in with the Beauty Blender. And then, of course, setting that with my tried and true Kat Von D contour powder. And I just want to say that I am so excited that she has finally come out with refill pans of these. I think this is like my third or fourth contour kit that I've bought just for those like 3 shades that I always hit pan on. So yeah, I'm setting the rest of my face with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm just using this Benefit Hoola bronzer that came in this kit because I couldn't find any of my other bronzers, and just bronzing up my face. And then going back in with my Kat Von D contour palette and just contouring my face and nose with that. And then to blend out my nose contour, I'm using this Sigma brush. I think it's called like a highlight diffuser brush or something, but I really like this to blend out the nose contour. And then for blush, I'm using an oldie but a goodie MAC Warm Soul. And then for highlight, I'm using the only highlighter I've been using lately, and that's Prosecco Pop from the Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaboration. And I'm so sorry that the angling of the camera is so bad in this clip, but I wanted to just add this in here anyway, and I just want to show you that for the lower lash line, I'm taking that Violetta shade, the darker matte brown, and just packing that onto the lower lash line and then using this pencil brush to blend all that out. And then lastly for the lips, I initially went in with Colourpop Nevermind lip pencil, and I felt like it was too much of a berry red, and that wasn't really what I was going for, and you'll see that by the face that I make. But I then switched to Colourpop Creature lip pencil, which is more of like a deep burgundy red, and that is more of the color that I wanted. Then for lipstick, I used Colourpop Matte Liquid Lipstick in Rouge. And I don't normally like darker lips on myself, but I fell in love with this color and I thought it was the absolute most perfect shade for fall. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this fall-inspired dark lip makeup tutorial, and I am loving this new Anastasia palette. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys in my next video.